We're here speaking today with Lesley. Lesley, you're a great Good Samaritan coming out here to help this lady who got struck yesterday afternoon. Can you tell us what you heard, what you saw, everything that sort of transpired?
I was just at home doing some work, heard some horrendous screaming, yelling, went out onto my balcony. I'm just in the very far corner up top, looked out. I could see a few people lying on the ground, and I could see somebody hovered over here by the railing, screaming, he ran her over, he's ran her over. Nobody seemed to be around. I didn't see the car at the time, and I don't know why, but I just flip-flops on, a coat, and ran out, and I didn't come out. I looked out here right first, and that's when I still saw people, and she was just horribly screaming. And she was on with 911, and she asked me the address of the place, and I said 250, and I heard her say 205. I said, no, give me your phone, and I snatched it out of her hand, and I talked to 911, and I looked over, and the poor lady was just blood all down her face, all down her arm. Her shirt was up to her, just under her breasts, and it was just like a road rash, I want to say, or a bruising. Her legs were in different positions. Her husband was over top of her. He had a big gash above his left eyebrow with blood coming out. And there was somebody over here on the balcony yelling at me to get off the road because he's right there and he's going to hit you too. And then, because he was kind of around the side of the thing, and I went, oh, and I noticed him, and he looked right at me, and he waved his hands as if, I don't know if he was saying, I give up, it's okay, whatever, and I just listened to what 911 wanted me to do to see if she was breathing. I didn't want to touch her neck because she was just covered in blood, so I put my hand gently on her chest, and it just raised a little bit, and I said she was. And her husband just kept wanting to be with her and wanting it's my wife. He ran over her. I didn't even realize there was an elderly lady behind the younger lady over here. And then mayhem. Then it was just all emergency vehicles. I think they dragged him out of the car. Firemen came over. He wouldn't get off his wife. I kept telling him my name and to come and sit with me. They can't help her if you are hovering over. They're our best, and let them do what they need to do. And it was just horrible.
I had a couple interactions with them throughout the last couple of years, and it was never really positive. He was just kind of one of those miserable people that didn't want nothing to do with anybody. I actually tried to help him up the stairs one day with a lazy boy chair out of his back of his car, and he didn't want it to have anything to do with it, right? And basically told me to get lost and he can do it himself and didn't need anybody, so just left it at that. So other than that, he's a neighbor in the underground parking. I've ran into a couple of times, and it's never been positive. He's always basically growled at me and called me an undesirable biker. I was like, oh really? Okay. But that's about all. It's really sad, either on both sides, right? The end of his life, the old guy that nobody could seem to have any kind of positive relationship with, and the woman who perished, and it's really sad.